Hi. How you doing? Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah, look who's back. Look who's back in Minecraft. Yeah, it's been a little while. I am going to just walk around and talk for a moment. So, it's been like 2 months since I last uploaded. And that's mostly because, quite frankly, between like work has been work. Not gonna get into that. Just safe to say, been busy and haven't been in a position to commit to, hey, I'm gonna stream today or whatever. A lot of it also has to do with Patushka's work schedule, because just doing this by myself all the time, which I'm currently doing now, gets kind of dull. So that on top of being kind of in a rut, just haven't felt like, not knowing what I feel like playing, not really feel like making videos or doing anything else. And that was one of the things that I said when we started season 2 was I'm not going to pressure myself into a schedule or anything like that. I'm just going to, just do whenever I feel like it. Because, I make the videos mostly for me because I enjoy the editing process and things like that. But, and whoever else wants to watch. So that's where we are now. Hey, let's put you here. Okay. So, it's not to say I haven't been playing any Minecraft. Because I have. And we'll get to that in a minute. And I don't remember exactly what was and wasn't up last time I showed this room, but at one point I had signs everywhere with all the different projects. So I decided to consolidate everything and check off, well, I guess X off or asterisk off the ones that we finished. And then there's one that needs to be checked off. That unfortunately, hello, there we go, needs to be, okay, needs to be checked off. And that is, I finished my stump. Let's take a look. Let's make sure nothing's trying to kill me. I did light this area up pretty well. Patushka has made some progress on her amazing looking wizard tower. I did terraform a little bit of this area, replacing a lot of what used to be stone with grass and coarse dirt, just to kind of keep the theme going. And then I did this. Over the course of about a month, I just chipped away and finished my giant crystal, although it does kind of look like an egg, but don't care. I was going to build it much taller, and then my original idea was take the crystal from the dark crystal and turn it upside down, and that was going to be the shape. And then I was like, or I could just do this. And I may expand it, not likely. But, so yeah. That's pretty much it. It captured a few horses. There's that. So now I want to talk briefly about what's on the way. One, we're going to put a swing up there because we thought it would be funny. Two, we need to, well, Patushka needs to finish her base. So I'm not worried about her participating in any of my shenanigans too much until she finishes her base. But this little farm's got to go because, I mean, we've got automated versions of these for the most part. The AFK fish farm's got to go. Find a new home for the beehives. And then I did fill in one of the holes that was over here, but there are some holes that need filled in, or some areas that need brought up to or near this level, so that, you know, this can become a living, breathing kind of city. The villagers from the trading hall are going to be relocated over here. And then once I am done smacking my head against the wall for that entire process and I recover, we're hoping to have like an actual like little medieval type village / city up here. You know, so we'll have like an apothecary and, you know, a blacksmith and an inn or a pub or a tavern or whatevs. So that's the plan. Probably relocate a few of these guys. Now, there are some projects I do want to take on. I'm pretty sure he's been there the entire season. All right. A few projects I want to take on. I want to do a raid farm. I want to make a gold farm. Actually, we can go take a look at those real quick before I address the giant elephant in the room, which is what happened last weekend in the world of Minecraft. As of this recording, it was last weekend. So Witch Farm, we're not quite sure how well witch farms do on Bedrock, at least in the, you know, the current state of Bedrock. So we'll do a little bit of research on that. Patushka's started the early stages of a Guardian farm. Needs to finish her tower. I should need to, but you know. I'm debating on whether or not to do another one of those Ender Pearl farms like I had on last season. A raid farm is definitely something I want to do, even though we don't really need it because we don't need any of the resources, because, you know, with the infinite emerald glitch, so to speak, where you can, you know, get the villagers' prices down to, you know, 1 emerald and then just start buying sticks and trading sticks and doing all kinds of weird stuff. It's nuts. So we don't really need emeralds. And plus we have pretty much everything, barring losing all your items. And then really, then you're just in a position where you have to redo everything. Also, I was thinking about doing a piglin trader, and that is on there as such because I still call them pigmen. However, yeah, I'll probably get to it because, and we have to kill the wither because, you know, was like, wow, we're almost done everything. And, you know, we could start a new world. And then they announced the Caves and Cliffs update, or Cliffs and Caves, whatever it's called. And when that hits, that will be the start of Season 3. So we typically do it, or try to do it, similar to how most of the big multiplayer SMP servers do it, where, you know, they start a new world when there's a major update, you know, to kind of coincide. So we're just kind of going to kind of do the same thing and learn the new mechanics of whatever's going on as we go. And I should eat. There we go. So I got tired of the lighting glitch that I whine about every episode. So I added more lights. And it seems to have fixed it. Because what was weird is, like, I would have, especially, it was mostly right here, this spot right here. But I also kind of wanted to get rid of some of the darker shadows. I'm kind of keeping an eye on, like, this spot here and the same spot over there to make sure that this isn't dark enough to spawn anything. But when I would get the dark spot over here, I would, for some reason, have mobs spawning down here. And I don't understand why that's a thing, but I'm just going to blame it on bug rock. The last week or so have been absolutely plagued with me doing stupid things where I'm not paying attention. Let's talk about how I died. So I was lighting up the area outside of, you know, what is eventually going to be our village. Now it's just torch spamming. And got distracted. The son came upstairs, was talking to him for a little bit, was watching the end of the Monday Night Football game just because it seemed interesting and exciting. Forgot I was logged into Minecraft, and forgot that I was, you know, I don't know where to put this, so I'll just stick it over here. And just plumb forgot that I was torch spamming and got killed by a zombie. And my stuff despawned. Everything except what the zombie was wearing, which luckily was all of my armor. And I got my sword back too, but I had to replace my bow, my pickaxe, my axe, and my spoon. So here we have our boring old Nether hub. And here's what I've been doing to make it look less boring. Figure we have new blocks. Oh, I mean, I need to change this, but whatever, that's just one spot. Well, we have new blocks. Might as well use them. As Patushka said yesterday. So I got one tunnel done. This is the one that leads to the Skelly farm. The OG Skelly farm, because we have like 4 of them. Alright, down here. So what I've been doing is, you know, making red nether brick, which is, you know, just going to be kind of scattered around on a lot of the flat areas. Mixing it in with the polished blackstone and then the polished blackstone bricks. Now, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to put a ceiling here and then just put stairs down to, you know, all the stuff that's going to try to kill us over here. So I'll do that last. But what I'm going to do for the time being, because I'm angry at red netherwort now, or whatever, is we're just going to work on, alright, let's see, alright, that's all that. I got here, all this junk. That's just regular blackstone, then it's just random. This is just because I forgot to take it out of my inventory. Alright. So I'm basically just kind of, I filled in part of the area back here just because it was, you know, this was all set up based on the space that was already here. I just kind of leveled it out some. So I'm going to be working on doing replacing the stairs. Like anything that's a stair is going to be the polished blackstone, which I should just go ahead and do that. And then there's going to be like a border of stuff. Actually, wait a minute. This is going to, I'm going to fill this wall in. That's right. Okay, so I decided to mix some things up. First, I finished this. So this actually comes down here safely. I mean, as safe as being surrounded by things that are trying to kill me can be. Is it on top? Alright. So, there's that. That was fun. And then I decided that if you go through here, this leads to the mob farm, which is made of stone blocks. So I just went with stone blocks. And then this leads to the villager trader, which is made of stone brick blocks. Hence that. And then this leads to the end portal, so I'm going to redo this with like ruin blocks and mix in some mossy cobble and some mossy stone bricks and some cracked stone bricks and yada yada, so to kind of keep that aesthetic going. And then over here, because I have an abundance of them, I used iron blocks for the iron farm. Makes sense. I only took a stack. And then for the skelly farm, I decided I'm going to swap it out for bone blocks. And that's what I'm in the process of doing now. We take a second to appreciate the goofy noise that bone blocks make. Okay, so this tunnel is done. Alright, so that's the Nether hub pretty much complete. So, I've been Gravestone, and I will catch you next time. They even make weird noises when you throw them.